it lets us further investigate moving forward. If I see someone
Yeah.
bleeding, if I saw the blood drip from you as a person, right, I know it's going to belong to
Hmm.
you. But
Right.
that doesn't mean the courts are going to agree and, like, for the sake of identifying someone moving forward, that that's the case.
Yeah.
But we at least have a general idea and can build our own case without the, like, fully formal, we took your DNA, we know it's you 100%.
Yeah. The other one, the one I think was the shooter, comes back to a gang shootout 8 days ago.
Um, Last name Joyce. I wonder if there's any affiliation to John. So
There
there's a
there
Bambi
is a
Joyce. There's
John
a
there's a
John.
John Joyce in this shooting.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I bring it up because um
What'd you
uh
say the name was? Joyce what?
Aaron Joyce, I believe. Aaron
Aaron
Joyce.
Joyce?
Yep, Aaron Joyce. 15869 for state ID. They have an Ardent that has a VAF. I'm going to take a look. That was a
Oh,
VAF as a
Aaron.
result
Okay.
of a shooting, incident
Mm-hmm.
9814.
Okay. Yeah, it's very
Which
likely.
is 9814. Ammo crate fight unpopular. Uh, Tane Mahuda, Clive Anderson, Jerry Anderson, Perez, Rico Barboza, Mick Amari, Sparky Kane. Sparky Kane, Manor, Mick, definitely Manor affiliate, given my encounter yesterday or the day before with them.
Mm-hmm.
6402. 6402. But there's got to be a statement regarding this VAF. Yeah, Clive Anderson is also Manor. So let's see. VAF, Ardent. I want to know who is in that car.
It's incident. I'm a create by popular.
Um, so on fire posted, involves an officer involved shooting, a black Ardent and white Coquette, Bengal and oh, they slim jimmed. Let's see. Officer Trigg collected evidence on Del Perro Freeway and processed the black Ardent on Capitol and Popular. Trigg issued a VAF and informed the owner of the Ardent. The two mentions of the Ardent, black sports car, red gauntlet, crashed out. Multiple officers shot the driver. Hmm.
This is interesting. For I didn't really believe them about the moonshine, but I actually believe I actually believe it's very likely
You
this had
think they
nothing
just
to do with
ended?
moonshine at
They
all.
just coincidentally ended up there? I mean, honestly, that is totally plausible, given the
I think what probably
circumstances.
happened. So whenever you have time, take a look at the VR. If you start on Hookies and go south, it looks like they crashed at Hookies, which matches their statement. Started shooting, kept driving south, probably cut off road to the left, and then went down into the bridge. Their car probably like I don't know what happened
Struggled,
to the car. Yeah,
likely.
they
Yeah.
got out. Jason started shooting. They kept running south off road, and then that's where everyone started shooting at each other. Because in their statements
I'm
they
in VR
mentioned
now.
Jason was getting chased, right?
Yep.
And they just happened to be like on the freeway, so they came to help him. So they were already there, but Jason wasn't. So Jason drove in. So while Arthur and Lily were up on the freeway, most likely shooting back, Jason was under the bridge
Fuck.
coming up.
Girl, the VR hurt me.
Oh, so the DNA sample that I believe is the shooter is 8130.
Is that under the bridge at all?
No, the only one under the bridge is Jason's, which is
Got it.
3083. Lily's
So
only
where's
appears
8130 located?
8130 is gonna be in the offered portion, like where you were like
Like where it
giving me
went
light.
down? Okay. Which that's where we found Lily, right?
No,
And
so
the
we
other.
found Lily like close to the ATV.
Okay. So a
You're
little
you're
further
gonna see a
north.
big pool of blood close to the ATV. That's Lily's. So Lily's blood is 5214.
Okay. All right. I see that. And then where is his blood from there? Is it north or south?
And it should be north.
North. And you 8130?
Yes,
Okay. And who is 3083?
that's Jason.
Okay. So and then Arthur would be
4025.
interesting. Okay.
His blood is like in the corner, like over the little, not railing, but like in the little corner where we found
Mm-hmm.
them.
I'm so glad I ran that fucking plate when I rolled up. I wanted
Yeah.
a general idea as to like who we were dealing with, and I honestly we were so focused on like
Yeah, I remember seeing the
making
car. I did
sure.
not notice it leaving.
I didn't even hear it. I didn't hear anything.
I didn't either. Lily was screaming. She was like, That's him, that's him." But I didn't see anyone leave.
When she was given the description of the car, like the like smaller black two door or whatever, I was like, that matches
Uh-huh.
the Ardent. I look around, it's fucking
Yeah,
gone.
the Arden's gone. Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay. I wonder if Lily survived by hiding in a bush.
No, no,
I
she was
think
down.
she was crawling around.
Was she?
Yes.
She wasn't down?
I don't believe so. She was shot,
I'm
but
pretty
she
sure she was down. I think
girl,
she might have bled out. Because when I got to her, she was
well
lying,
think about
unless
this.
she just was
She
lying on the
called
floor.
911 and I saw her crawling
Mm.
around.
Oh, okay. Then maybe she was just crawling so that maybe she was like playing that, you know?
Girl, that's the fucking method. Let me tell you. That's the fucking method.
That's the method. She was able to call. Had she not called, we would have never gone
Never
there in
known.
time.
Well, I
So,
mean, we wouldn't have gotten there in time, correct? Well, I don't think the level of response would have been the same because Stevie immediately called out like she was responding to the
yeah.
71s. And
Yeah.
honestly, because of whatever's happening to the northeast on whatever fucking ship, every time I see Great Ocean Highway and
I
71s,
just disregard it.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's there, you
Yeah. That's why
know?
I checked. And then I
um,
saw that it was on the freeway. So I was like, I mean, it could have been the ship. So it's like, okay, they're bringing it to the city. We got to go there anyways.
yep.
But once we got the 911, I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
You know what
I
could have happened too?
what?
You know what it could have been? Maybe this guy, right? Maybe this guy was like either going or coming back from the ship and thought
Oh,
that
wait.
Jason crashing into him was like someone trying to like fuck him up over the ship.
That's a possibility.
Because otherwise, like, I mean, I get road rage, like, but like, I don't think this person is just whenever anyone crashes into him, is just shooting because we'd have a record of him.
I mean,
I'd hope.
I think you're right. Jason and Arthur are clearly friends. I know this because when I went to the Polito gas station yesterday, like they were both together.
Yeah,
Lily, based on what you said in the priors, if we're suspecting that's Arthur's DNA, which makes the most
yeah.
sense, then same exact thing. All three are friends. But I was gonna say, why are they in two separate cars? Jester's a two door, so that does make sense. Um,
Mm. Well, so Jason's statement says that he was going back to the city to get food, and he was alone. So I guess he was probably like on the radio, starts getting shot at, and tells Arthur and Lily.
but
Because in
Lily,
Lily's
no,
statement,
Lily's
she's like, "I was
911
on the
was
back of
too
the ATV
quick. There's too quick
with
for
Arthur."
That's too quick to respond from Polito to get here and also 911 and us still get here before that Ardent
No, no,
leaves,
no, no, no,
right?
no. Jason was in the car. Lily was on the ATV, like on the freeway, I guess.
Were they just both coincidentally going to get food?
By Huckies. I don't know. No, they weren't in the same car. They were like, if Lily was in an ATV, she was either coming up to Polito,
Nah, the ATV was Arthur's.
because in her
It's
statement it
registered
says
in
she
his
was on
name.
the back of the ATV with her friend Arthur, and then all
Yep.
of a sudden we see her friend pass us.
Oh, was it just a coincidence?
I guess so.
One heading north, one heading south. They always take Great Ocean type stuff. But like, okay,
It
so
says he pulled off when you guys pulled up. They were heading to the city to get food because they live up in Polito.
you know
Hmm.
what's tricky though?
Arthur's statement says was following Jason coming up from the city. Jason hit a car in a black Adler. Guys started shooting at them all. No words spoken. Looked like Swiss cheese. Um.
Wait, hold on though. Hold on. Look,
Uh-huh.
are you still in VR?
No, I was in VR.
Okay. Are you close to?
Yeah, I can come in VR. Oh,
Okay.
wait,
Can we
was I
both
in
be in
VR?
VR at once?
I don't think so because I tried to go in VR and it didn't let me.
Oh, it's because I'm in VR.
Okay, no, you're good. You're good.
Um.
What were you saying?
Okay, so give me a second. You're not in VR right now because I'm in VR, right?
No, 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 I'm not. I'm not.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of VR, but I want
Mhm,
you to look at the projectiles in the middle of
mhm.
the road. Okay, I'm out of VR. There's three projectiles. Um, on the bridge, so above where the moonshine is, and the northbound lanes, right next to the double solid yellow line. That's like
Right.
a triple, like that's three shots, one spot.
Sounds like a Glockatron to me.
Yeah, but how do you if there's a moving car, how do you do that?
Oh, true. Mm.
Because that's further north from where the cars were positioned, so they moved from there. They're not vehicle fragments, so that hit
Nope.
the ground. What are you shooting at? Three shots in a row that all land in the same spot.
I don't know.
I think there's more to the story. I feel like Jason is like he's kind of like he's pretty candid for the most part. Um,
Hmm.
I don't necessarily rule out stuff, but at first I was thinking maybe they went off road because that's along the northbound lanes, right?
Yeah.
If that's where they're being shot, how would their car have gone? Because you can't go left. If you look, the barrier starts before the off road bit, like and there's like a cliffside. So if they had a flat, for example, no chance they were going to the left side, heading south
And
by the
wasn't
northbound
Jason's
lanes.
car all the way like south, like on the road?
It was originally by the northbound lanes, and then
Uh-huh.
eventually a local hit it until it was pushed into
Uh,
Charlie on the like breakdown lane to
that's
the
true.
um.
No.
So like there,
Interesting.
it's a strange thing. I mean, it's
Yeah.
possible those happened afterwards, like when they had gone off road. But for them to go off road, they would have to go by the southbound lanes, like that off road bit, and
Yeah.
circle up to where the quad was.
Hmm.
That would be my suspicion, at least. Um, but anyways, I have to go 42. I will get my
Yeah,
statement in before the meeting,
you're good.
and I'll throw everything in. Because obviously, with me running the plate, I want to make sure that that is specifically written. Um,
Hmm.
because I obviously believe that the person in question is going to be that Aaron person.
Okay.
What? Hmm. There's no that DNA doesn't come back to uh 9814, right?
Let's see.
Because 9814 is an ammo crate, and there's DNA that is in the report with probably no matches. Let's see.
Um, no, it comes back to hold on.
Oh, what's
So
that
there
unknown
there
DNA
are
end in?
partial 8130.
8130.
It comes back to a gang shooting, but that's pretty much it.
What's the report number or incident?
It's 10201.
The cleanup. Um,
Looks like Manor and
you know what? If you're saying manner, that's starting to add up. You know why?
I'm pretty sure. Hmm.
Look at um John Joyce, same last name, part of the manor.
Yeah,
I've
John
been
Joyce
seeing
and DJ Cooper both manor.
there's a Charlie Joyce, no affiliation. Their profile was created the 7th of October. They've been arrested. Let's see if they've been arrested alongside. 24/7 Palomino shootout, arrested alongside John Joyce, Daniel Cole, Mick Amari. Daniel Cole is somebody who has his vehicle ran interference for Manor. And then John Winters, I don't quite know who that is, but was arrested alongside Charlie Joyce as well. So yeah, it is very possible that in these cases, I think we are pretty much looking primarily for this Aaron Joyce person and their likely Manor affiliate of some sort. That is my suspicion, given everything.
So you think so for the
I mean, it was
hog
his
gun
car.
charges? Yeah. For hog gun charges, I was thinking, because I feel like this isn't just like a regular shooting scene. Like I feel like it's easier to identify like the different parties. So
personally, I would only
all of them?
I would push just criminal use because I think we are putting too much of a burden on us if we try pushing anything else.
Yeah, especially because like
in our criminal
it's
use,
not necessarily gonna be us that's gonna be having to articulate these charges.
And our criminal use is on the basis of us not receiving any additional calls from anybody regarding them shooting in self-defense. Like, again, we can't push that on the 3 that went to the hospital because Lily called and the other 2 were down and had no means of doing so. Like, we can't prove they had a means of doing so. We weren't present, we weren't there from the start, and we can't prove who was the actual aggressors. So obviously we can assume, but we can't prove it. But because they didn't call 911 to inform the police, whoever's in possession of that gun, criminal use. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
All right, I'm dipping.
All right.
Appreciate the talk.
Of course.
Have a good one. Bye.
Have a good one.
All right. Chat, I'm dipping. Thank y'all so much for all love support. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for the follows, host rates, bits, donation subs, gift subs, resubs. I say this each and every time. I genuinely cannot have asked a better community to be built around this channel. So thank y'all for being absolutely amazing. If y'all haven't already, follow me on Twitter. Twitter.com/Curvyelephant. Join our Discord, discord.gg/Curvyelephant. And if you enjoyed what you saw today, drop me a follow on Twitch. I'm going to get y'all sent off to Sock. It is his birthday, so go show him some love, chat. I'll be live